and some garlic. And at this stage, I want to add a good pinch of salt and some pepper. Just stir in that garlic and ginger. I didn't put it in at the start because it would burn. All right, that's smelling amazing. Now we can come in with our capsicum. We've got a nice rainbow here. We've got yellow, green, and red. I still want our capsicum to be really crunchy, so we're just going to cook it for a couple of minutes. Now we're going to go in with our noodles. I'm using Hokkien noodles, so I've just cooked these as per the packet and just refreshed them in cold water. Honestly, make this probably once a week, at least once a fortnight in our house because it's so quick. The boys love it and you can have dinner on the table in literally 15 minutes. So we just want to stir through that sauce and the noodles with the capsicum and the meat to warm everything through, and we're nearly ready to plate up. What I've got over here is a tablespoon of corn flour, which I'm just going to mix with similar parts water to thicken up our sauce. So just give that a little mix. Then that can go straight into our wok. And in seconds, you'll notice that that sauce will become thick and glossy and shiny. That's what we want. I'm also going to add in some sesame seeds at this stage. One last toss. All right, this is thickened up nicely. You can see those little pops of the sesame seeds. That's what we want to see. Grab your bowl and some tongs and just dish up. You want a nice amount of noodles, some of the steak, some of those capsicum, all the good stuff. For a quick midweek meal, guys, this is a must. You have to try this one. Yum, look how nice and glossy that is. My speedy stir fry, stop the clock, we are done. It's lunchtime.
I'm going to give you 5 minutes to discuss who should be going home.
This vote is the most crucial vote left in the game.
They will risk their entire game.
What would you like to do?
On a tribal gamble.
I like to live dangerously, baby. AJ and I are the biggest psychopaths.
Wow. A big player will go.
Okay, can I just cut in here? I just want to remind you, this decision needs to be unanimous.
Survivor's jaw-dropping tribal. Sunday on 10.
Today, 1 in 6 Australian children are growing up in poverty.
Children are the future of any nation. So when children get the support that they need, they can get out of poverty. Every child deserves every opportunity to succeed.
Not having the right shoes to wear or the same uniform as everyone else, not having the ability to go on the excursion, makes children feel that they're not a part of a school environment.
It must be so soul-destroying to just see your kids not getting what everyone else has.
Sponsorship with the Smith family can change a child's life, but we urgently need more sponsors.
Education is the circuit breaker. Education breaks that poverty cycle.
Sponsorship gives children practical, emotional and learning support to get the most out of their education. Call 1-800-434-103 or go online.
So I would say to somebody, become a sponsor. Make a difference.
At Spotlight's VIP Day VIP, save 30% off full-priced items store-wide. Yes, that's 30% off. Hurry, today only. Plus, rush in for our autumn savings catalogue full of unbeatable deals store-wide. Don't miss out. Sale on now. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
A Chemist Warehouse, we've always passed on the full allowable discounts on all concessional scripts, helping Australians save on healthcare. If you're a pensioner, veteran or concession card holder, you'll save 10% off your prescription co-payment at Chemist Warehouse.
New Gogglebox will put a smile on your dial.
Do we think the baby's going to come out with lips like that?
Yes, and a spray tan.
7:30 tonight, only on 10. To a smashing start in the new season of Taskmaster.
I have been set up to fail here.
8:30 tonight on 10.
At Spotlight's VIP Day VIP, save 30% off full-priced items store-wide. Yes, that's 30% off. Hurry, today only. Plus, rush in for our autumn savings catalogue full of unbeatable deals store-wide. Don't miss out. Sale on now. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Struggling to hear important conversations? Clever Hear Clear rechargeable hearing amplifiers are small, comfy and nearly invisible for a simple and discreet listening experience. Now you can hear clearer, connect better and feel more confident. Call 02 9387 4100, get to cleverrange.com.au. They come with a charging case, 24 months of customer care and a 120-day money-back guarantee. Call now or go online and don't miss out.
Take charge of autumn with Stihl. Get 10% off selected Pro battery tools. Save up to $100. And purchase 2 Pro batteries, get a third free. That's $5.99 Pro value. Only from Stihl dealers and Stihl shop online today.
Is sitting too long on uncomfortable chairs making you feel stiff and sore? Introducing Soft Sitter, the amazing supportive and flexible gel cushion that's so soft and absorbs pressure so well, we even ask members of the public to sit on an egg without breaking it.
The Soft Sitter actually took my body weight plus an egg. It did not break. It really worked. It's unbelievable.
Now you can sit all day on the hardest chairs and still feel comfortable. Soft Sitter gives you the support you need. The secret is the clever elastomer construction and open honeycomb design that folds into itself. Soft Sitter evenly distributes weight to avoid pressure points, providing support for your back and spine. That's why this fragile egg won't break, even under direct pressure. Soft Sitter is ideal for work, around home, or any place where you need back and spine support while sitting. It makes a great kneeling pad too. Regular seat cushions can be too soft to provide the all-day support your back needs and can have filling that traps in heat and moisture. But not Soft Sitter. The strong hexagonal construction provides stability for good posture and absorbs pressure points, whilst allowing air to freely circulate, keeping you cool, comfortable and supported all day. Lightweight and portable, just roll it up and take it with you for a comfy seat anywhere. Call Global Shop Direct or go online now to get Soft Sitter for this low price and check out our 5 easy monthly payments. You'll find countless uses for Soft Sitter, so we're going to double the offer. That's right, buy one and get one more. And for extra comfort, add a set of 2 black Soft Sitter covers to your order today. The fabric is breathable with a non-slip base for added stability. Get the comfort and support you need with Soft Sitter. Plus, they come with Global Shop Direct's 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't miss this fantastic offer. Order your Soft Sitters from Global Shop Direct today.
Great idea!
Global Shop Direct!
A tribal gamble will see a big player go.
This decision needs to be unanimous.
Survivor Sunday on 10.
This Wednesday marks 25 years since Putin was elected president of Russia.
Big fan.
Big surprise you're a fan. You dressed like one of his generals tonight.
Monday nights are for Sam Pang fans.
We met at the Logies last year, didn't we?
Did we?
All right, we'll move on.
Sam Pang's moving on with Ursula Carlson at the desk.
Can't come soon enough.
Don't miss it. Monday on 10 and 10 Play.
Here's to those who have a crack at opening their own business out the back. Or the brave souls who have a crack at something other than butter chicken. And old mate's having a crack at working out a new workout.
Everything burns.
Hang in there, mate. At least when he wants to have a crack on the Sportsbet app, it's fast and easy. Sportsbet, proud supporters of having a crack.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
When I first started going blind, I didn't want to go out. I thought I might walk in front of a car or injure myself. But since Stella's come along, my life has changed. One time, I was walking across a crossing and she stopped. This car comes flying through the crossing and we would have been hit. And I just sat on the ground, crying like a baby, hugging my dog, saying, thank you.
Will you please sponsor a future seeing eye dog like Stella? Call 1-800-844-137, scan the code, or search Seeing Eye Dogs now to give just $5 a month. Help train a special puppy into a loyal seeing eye dog who can change or even save a life. You'll get this welcome pack and updates on your puppy's progress, and you'll help someone who's blind or has low vision.
I know I can do anything because this amazing animal gives me that confidence.
Please become a Seeing Eye Dogs puppy sponsor today.
MyGov ID is now simply My ID, the new name for one way you can identify yourself for government services, and in the future, other places too. And you don't have to change a thing. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
At Spotlight's VIP Day VIP, save 30% off full-priced items store-wide. Yes, that's 30% off. Hurry, today only. Plus, rush in for our autumn savings catalogue full of unbeatable deals store-wide. Don't miss out. Sale on now. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Big names are about to go bonkers.
Let me out of here!
New Taskmaster starts 8:30 tonight on 10.
Good afternoon. Here's what's making news this Thursday, the 27th of March. Cost of living battle. Peter Dutton counters Labor's tax cuts with a plan to slash the cost of petrol if he wins the federal election. Schoolboy killed. The student hit by a car while walking to school in regional Victoria. Joe's Law. New South Wales introduces sweeping new legislation banning public-private hospital partnerships, honouring the memory of 2-year-old Joe Massa. Major data breach. An investigation launched after thousands of sensitive files were downloaded from a New South Wales court website. US President Donald Trump downplays the accidentally leaked war plans as The Atlantic publishes the full chat. And the Aussie star who's just walked away with the biggest cash prize in reality TV history.
This is 10 News First Lunchtime with Angela Bishop.
Good afternoon. The opposition leader is promising hip pocket relief for drivers. In a major announcement, Peter Dutton says he'll cut the cost of petrol for motorists by halving the fuel excise. Live to federal political reporter Chloe Bouris. Chloe, will this win over voters?
Well, we may not have to wait long to find out, Ange. There's a lot of chatter in the corridors at the moment that an election could be called tomorrow. Today, Peter Dutton's making his petrol pump pre-election pitch. The opposition leader's vowing to halve the fuel excise for 12 months, so cutting it from 50 cents to 25 cents a litre, foregoing $6 billion in government revenue. The opposition estimates it'll save drivers $14 a tank. That's $750 a year if you fill up once a week. So for a 2-car family, that's $1,500. Now, if this sounds familiar, that's because the former Morrison government halved the fuel excise 3 years ago, but it still wasn't enough to win the election. It ran its course and the Labor government didn't extend it. Petrol prices have come down since then, though families and businesses are still feeling the pinch.
These are people with mortgages, with jobs, who simply can't pay the bills. So this is highly targeted relief. It's temporary, but it's also immediate.
The policy is competing with the federal government's new tax cut topper, part of a broader package. It puts $5 back in workers' pockets a week. It doesn't start until mid next year. It costs $17 billion, but it is permanent. The coalition's vowed to repeal it.
If he wins the election, Australian workers will pay higher taxes. This is absolutely unprecedented.
The petrol savings will be a key pillar of the opposition's cost of living relief package, and we'll learn more about its policies tonight when Peter Dutton delivers his budget reply speech, and then the Prime Minister might decide to call an election as soon as tomorrow.
Thanks, Chloe. A boy has died after he was hit by a car while walking to school in a regional Victorian town. Sophie Jacobson is in Teesdale.
Major crash investigators have only just arrived at the scene to start piecing together what happened this morning. But what we do know is that a child who was walking to school was fatally struck and hit by a car. It happened just after 8 a.m. on Bannockburn-Shelford Road, the main road here in Teesdale. CPR was performed on the boy, but sadly he died at the scene. The car involved in this fatal crash left the scene, but then was located later at an address in town, and the female driver is currently assisting police with their investigation. The town of Teesdale is a small regional town about 1.5 hours west of Melbourne's CBD, with a population of just over 4,000 people. So no doubt this tragedy will be felt across this tight-knit town. Police are now appealing to the public and anyone who may have witnessed this accident to come forward with any dash cam footage or any information.
Sophie Jacobson there. New laws banning public-private partnerships at acute hospitals in New South Wales will be introduced today, honouring the life of 2-year-old Joe Massa. The little boy's condition was misdiagnosed in the emergency department, leading his parents to advocate for permanent change to the healthcare system. Ali Donaldson is at New South Wales State Parliament.
And the death of toddler Joe Massa has led to sweeping changes today for the state's acute hospitals. Joe's law will be introduced into Parliament today, and if passed, it will ban private-public hospital partnerships. Little Joe Massa died last year when his mum raced him to Northern Beaches Hospital and he was misdiagnosed in the emergency department. Here's what the Health Minister had to say this morning.
This is about putting in place certainty. It's about making sure that our EDs stay in public hands.
Minister Ryan Park has one of Joe's favourite T-shirts and a photo of Joe. We walked in there to Ryan Park's office this morning, and the photo and the T-shirt is, front and centre on his desk. And I know that's driving this government forward.
And the Massas have done this for just one reason only, and that is so that another family doesn't go through what they've gone through. It is a wonderful piece of public service.
And Joe's family say they come here today with a heavy heart but extreme gratefulness that something is changing, because they don't want to see any other family go through what they've been through.
Ali Donaldson there. Approximately 9,000 sensitive court files are potentially in the hands of hackers following a major data breach of the New South Wales Courts website. The State Attorney General maintains the documents haven't yet been published on the dark web, but that's cold comfort for those involved. Daniel Sutton has the story.
Well, sensitive information, including affidavits from both criminal and civil cases, as well as apprehended violence orders, could well be in the hands of cyber criminals. The system that's been hacked is called Justice Link, and it's used to upload documents and access information about cases in the New South Wales court system. Last week, during what's described as a routine security check, it was discovered that 9,000 files on Justice Link had been unlawfully accessed by a hacker who it appears may have taken over what was a legitimate user account. Crucially, though, the government is not yet saying over what period the hacker had access, how many people are affected, and as yet those affected people haven't been told, and we don't know when that will occur. We also don't know the exact nature of the data, whether it could compromise the safety of domestic violence victim survivors. Detectives say it's also possible the files have information on vulnerable children. Police, though, were only called in to investigate 2 days ago, and so far say they know very little too.
At this point in time, the identity and/or origin of the threat actor is unknown.
No data that was on the Justice Link network has appeared in the public domain, not on the dark web or anywhere else. That's something that we are very pleased with. When we work out exactly whose accounts were compromised, DCJ will proactively contact those account holders, advise them what has happened and what the next steps should be.
In the meantime, the advice from detectives to anyone who's worried their safety might be compromised is to contact their local police station.
Daniel Sutton there. The Melbourne International Comedy Festival is coming under fire after an audience member suffered a medical episode before dying during the festival's opening night. The incident took place during comedian Michael Hing's set at Melbourne's Palais Theatre, where paramedics administered CPR to the man for 15 minutes. The festival has released a statement saying that the show was stopped and cancelled, but audience members have since called out organisers for not stopping it sooner, with the show continuing for at least 2 more acts while compressions took place. Some audience members said they were forced to yell out at performers to stop the show after staff members failed to intervene. Victoria Police will prepare a report for the coroner. A swimmer has escaped with minor injuries after a shark attack at a Perth beach yesterday afternoon. Authorities say the swimmer was nudged several times before he was bitten. James Broadhurst has the details.
Angela, this popular surfing and swimming spot in North Fremantle, around 10 kilometres southwest of Perth, is still closed after a man was attacked at around 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Authorities say the swimmer was bitten around 40 metres offshore by what they believe to be a 1.5 metre tiger shark. They say he was bumped in the water several times before the shark latched onto his foot. He flagged down, a nearby boat was taken ashore and treated at a nearby GP. Authorities issued a shark alert about an hour later before closing the beach at around 4 p.m. And this popular swimming and surfing spot has remained off limits since. But yesterday's close call wasn't enough to deter swimmers at Port Beach, only a few hundred metres north of where the attack was reported.
As long as there's lots of us there, it can only get one of us.
This is a tiger shark breeding area. And if they chum fish for them, they do, because they're just natural, they come in here.
Angela, the beach behind me will remain closed as authorities continue to monitor shark activity in the area.
Thanks, James. Coming up today, major cabinet positions could be on the line as the military group chat scandal continues to rock the White House. Also ahead, why Prince Harry quit the charity he founded to honour his mother. Plus, the death toll rises as South Korea faces the worst wildfires in their history. And why Will Smith has returned to the streets where he was born and raised.
I'm going to give you 5 minutes to discuss who should be going home.
This vote is the most crucial vote left in the game.
They will risk their entire game.
What would you like to do?
On a tribal gamble.
I like to live dangerously, baby. AJ and I are the biggest psychopaths.
Wow. A big player will go.
Okay, can I just cut in here? I just want to remind you, this decision needs to be unanimous.
Survivor's jaw-dropping tribal. Sunday on 10.
I'm thrilled to celebrate Susan's milestone birthday. She's overjoyed that the whole family will be here with us. I only want what's best for her and our family, so I did something simple to make the difficult times easier. I got Real Funeral Insurance.
You can protect your loved ones financially by simply calling the award-winning team at Real Insurance now. If you're an Australian resident aged 40 to 79, you're guaranteed acceptance regardless of your health or lifestyle. Choose a cash benefit amount up to $15,000, which gets paid to your loved ones if you pass away. Or if you're diagnosed with a terminal illness, 100% of the benefit gets paid directly to you. And you'll get 10% cash back of the premiums you've paid after 12 months. Get Real Funeral Insurance now. It's a simple way to help cover your funeral costs from a company you can trust. For a quick quote, call 139 138 or search Real Funeral Insurance.
Easy on yourself.
Want to visibly reduce wrinkles? Replenish your skin's Q10 levels with Nivea Q10 Firming Day and Night Creams at Chemist Warehouse. The day cream offers SPF 30 protection and visibly reduces 3 types of wrinkles. Pair with the night cream to refresh skin while you sleep and visibly reduce wrinkles in just 7 days. Try Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Firming Day and Night Creams $13.99 each at Chemist Warehouse. And combine with Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Dual Action Serum for optimal results. Live, look, feel fabulous at Chemist Warehouse.
Wherever you live and whenever you want, Free TV brings you the best Australian television, local news, entertainment, drama and live sport. Our programming and advertising is guided by the Commercial Television Industry Code of Practice to meet community standards and help viewers make more informed choices about their viewing. A copy of the code can be found on the Free TV website, or you can write or call us for more information. Free TV, Australian, trusted, free.
Dave Hughes is on new Taskmaster.
I have been set up to fail here.
8:30 tonight on 10.
Welcome back. White House officials say they can't rule out the possibility that the suggestion comes as The Atlantic publishes the full Signal chat. Ed O'Keefe has the details.
After initially withholding what he considered to be information too sensitive for publication, Atlantic magazine editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg today shared it anyway. Why did you publish what you published?
Because on Tuesday, the President of the United States said there's nothing classified or sensitive in the emails, in the texts. I think people should see for themselves. They're saying nothing happened. I'm saying that this represents a serious breach in national security and communications. That's what journalism is for.
The new article revealed that on the morning of March 15th, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth shared with Vice President Vance and other senior officials the specific times F-18 fighter jets would launch to strike a target terrorist. Less than 2 hours later, Hegseth said, sea-based Tomahawks would be launched.
It sent a chill down my spine. I mean, I'm getting on my phone, sitting in a supermarket parking lot, a plan from the Secretary of Defense about an attack that's coming up in 2 hours.
Today, traveling in Hawaii, Hegseth once again defended his decision to send the texts.
There's no units, no locations, no routes, no flight paths, no sources, no methods, no classified information.
We showed the text messages today to Chuck Hagel, who served as President Obama's defense secretary and is a former Republican senator. So this is the screen grab of the texts that was published this morning. Put your defense secretary hat on for a second. If you read that, what is this information?
Well, this is very real, classified information. You talk about when a launch is going to be held, when the mission is a go, what aircraft are being used to strike a target, drones and so on. If that's not classified, I don't know what is.
Traveling in Jamaica, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, also on the text chain, said,
"Someone made a mistake. Someone made a big mistake."
While his own cabinet secretaries have insisted the texts were not classified, when asked today, President Trump couldn't say.
I don't know. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask the various people involved. I really don't know.
There is now bipartisan interest on Capitol Hill in figuring out what happened. The Republican and Democratic heads of the Senate Armed Services Committee are asking the Pentagon's watchdog for an expedited investigation and a classified briefing from the White House. The Republican chairman called the mission to take out the Houthis hugely successful, but a shame that the security questions are distracting from that mission.
Ed O'Keefe there. At least 24 people have been killed at South Korea's southeast, continues to face the worst wildfires in the nation's history. A helicopter pilot is among the dead after crashing into the side of a mountain while responding to a blaze. 5 days of fires have reportedly destroyed more than 300 structures and forced more than 28,000 residents to evacuate. Authorities say that containment and rescue efforts have been hampered by gale force winds and prolonged dry conditions. Prince Harry has quit a charity that he founded after a bitter dispute erupted between the trustees of the organisation and its chairwoman. The Duke of Sussex co-founded the Centre Baal charity in 2006 in honour of his mother, Princess Diana, setting it up to help people living with HIV and AIDS in southern Africa. Harry called it quits after the chairwoman was asked to resign, but instead took legal action against the trustees. The chairwoman, Dr Sophie Chanduka, said she reported the trustees to the UK Charity Commission over issues including abuse of power, bullying, sexism and racism. Harry said he was truly heartbroken and in shock. It's not every day you find actual treasure while going thrift shopping, but that was the case for Russian police, who uncovered a hoard of ancient gold coins worth more than $1 million in a Moscow antique market. The 79 coins were stolen from the St. Remy Museum in northeastern France. A security guard has been charged over the heist, but the coins were not recovered until now. Almost 2,000 years old, they were originally minted sometime between the 1st and 5th centuries and are worth more than $1 million. Russian authorities are working with their French counterparts to finally return the artefacts to their rightful place. Will Smith told us all from the very beginning that he was West Philadelphia born and raised, and now the city has renamed a street after the hometown superstar. Ray Strickland takes us to Will Smith Way to see how the city paid tribute to the Hollywood star.
Throughout his illustrious career, rapper and actor Will Smith never stopped paying homage to the city that raised him. And even though he's now a Hollywood icon, Smith will always be Philadelphia's hometown hero.
The renaming of the 2000 block of North 59th Street to Will Smith Way.
The Fresh Prince was back in his childhood neighborhood in West Philly to receive a special honor from the city, renaming the 2000 block of North 59th Street to Will Smith Way.
I grew up in 59th and Woodcrest and Winfields.
More than 100 people were in attendance to witness Smith become immortalized on the very street he walked on as a kid. The Overbrook High School graduate accepted the honor with great pride, crediting his parents and grandmother for instilling values of hard work and discipline that helped him throughout his career.
When things get hard, you have to be willing to suffer to change the circumstances. Nobody gets an easy ride, you know, and that was one of the things these streets of Philadelphia taught me, that there is nothing wrong with a hard day's work.
And his career continues to teach others that when you dream big, anything is possible.
When we see you, you give us a sense of hope, a sense of pride, and a sense of dignity.
I know if he can do it, I can do whatever I put my mind to. We're proud that he represents our city very well.
And on top of the street renaming, Mayor Sherelle Parker gave Smith a key to the city. The Philly legend will have a West Philadelphia basketball court dedicated to him as well.
Ray Strickland there. Some festival goers have taken part in a dramatic shouting competition in the US. Contestants performed their best hollers, portraying a classic line from the play A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams. The stellar yelling competition has been running for 15 years and has created a sense of excitement for all involved. Samir Alem claimed the winning shout, and Elaine on Seinfeld was a close runner-up. Up next, a check on the day in finance and the new report revealing just how much your trolley of groceries is going up.
This Wednesday marks 25 years since Putin was elected president of Russia.
Big fan.
Big surprise you're a fan. You dressed like one of his generals tonight.
Monday nights are for Sam Pang fans.
We met at the Logies last year, didn't we?
Did we?
All right, we'll move on.
Sam Pang's moving on with Ursula Carlson at the desk.
Can't come soon enough.
Don't miss it. Monday on 10 and 10 Play.
Universities matter because of what matters to us, like crops that survive droughts and medical research. For more ways universities benefit us all, visit universitiesmatter.edu.au.
Wake up with the Super Sleeper Pro that makes your old bed feel like new. Go to supersleeperpro.com.au. Get not one, but 2 free pillows, plus free postage. Go online and don't miss out.
MyGov ID is now simply My ID, the new name for one way you can identify yourself for government services, and in the future, other places too. And you don't have to change a thing. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
At Spotlight's VIP Day VIP, save 30% off full-priced items store-wide. Yes, that's 30% off. Hurry, today only. Plus, rush in for our autumn savings catalogue full of unbeatable deals store-wide. Don't miss out. Sale on now. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
Did you ever notice the smallest messes are the hardest to clean? Big corded vacuum attachments are frustrating, and the stick vac can't get into tight spaces. Introducing the Pocket Vac, the cordless portable powerhouse that's compact enough to go anywhere and strong enough to get any job done faster and easier than ever before. Now clean kitchens are right at your fingertips, and precision pickups for all your pets in those hard-to-reach places. No electricity? No problem. Take it outside and treat your car like a star, keeping it gorgeous with super suction power in places you could never reach before, or make your shed spotless. It's a breeze. But here's where the Pocket Vac blows away the competition. Simply slide on the blower attachment and Pocket Vac transforms to a mighty air blower, shooting powerful air to tackle all those tough tasks. Watch how easily it blows up this balloon. The ultralight Pocket Vac weighs less than 300 grams, has a comfortable ergonomic grip to fit anywhere, and is powered by a long-life rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Mum always told you, you have to clean your drawers. With this portable powerhouse, your drawers will be spotless. Its washable, reusable HEPA filter means you can use it again and again. Handheld vacuum and air blowers can cost over $100, but you won't pay that. Call Global Shop Direct or go online now to get the Pocket Vac for this low price, and check out our 5 easy monthly payments. This 2-in-1 cordless vacuum and blower comes complete with 4 nozzles and 2 HEPA filters. But wait, order right now and we'll double the offer. That's right, buy one and get one more. The dual-purpose Pocket Vac makes cleaning anywhere fast and easy, and it comes with Global Shop Direct's 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't miss this special buy one, get one more offer. Order Pocket Vac from Global Shop Direct today. Great idea!
Global Shop Direct!
Imagine if you were forced to sleep on the street. This is a backpack bed. It's windproof, waterproof, portable and warm. But it's more than shelter. It offers dignity. Donate now to Backpack Bed for Homeless. Call 1300-OZ-HELP.
New Gogglebox will put a smile on your dial.
Do we think the baby's going to come out with lips like that?
Yes, and a spray tan.
7:30 tonight, only on 10.
Welcome back. Undercover shoppers have got to the bottom of where customers are forking out the most for their groceries and where the weekly shop is the cheapest. With the results, Choice Editorial Director Mark Serrels joins us now. Mark, this new research has tracked grocery prices across Coles, Aldi, Woolies and IGA. What were the results?
Surprise, surprise, Aldi is the cheapest of the bunch. The other interesting thing for us, at least, is Woolies and Coles are really in lockstep with one another. They're almost exactly the same. IGA, for a bunch of different reasons, is a little bit more expensive.
Did those results surprise you?
I think the Aldi thing didn't surprise me. I did expect them to be cheapest, but so it was like about $51 for a basket of 14 items. And the Woolies and Coles ones were like around the $67, $68 mark. So that's $16 difference, quite a high percentage. I think I was a bit surprised at how much cheaper it was. But the thing that surprised me most for sure was how close Woolies and Coles were in price.
Now, did specials make much of a difference?
Specials were a bit of a pain sometimes when we do these surveys, because like you're trying to figure out what one's the most expensive, and then something like a random special on apples completely subverts the prices. So we did like prices with specials and without specials to try and be transparent. But specials do make a big difference.
While the price difference might not seem that much for just one basket, how much could customers be saving every day by swapping where they shop?
I mean, it's one of those things, it depends on how much you spend. You could save heaps of money. And one of the things that we recommend at Choice is not just going to one or the other, trying to go between the three big ones if you can. You can really save a lot of money that way. Aldi's cheapest, but the reality is, if you've shopped at Aldi, you'll know this. You can't buy everything you need at Aldi usually. So me personally, I'm going to Aldi to buy some basics, and then I'm heading up to Woolies and Coles to buy the stuff that my kids like.
And what are your other tips to help shoppers save at the checkout?
Oh, I've got loads of tips. Check unit pricing would be number one. Sometimes you think you're getting a bargain, but you're not. If you check the unit pricing, which is a little price below the big price, it tells you how much you're getting per tea bag or per kilo. I think you want to be checking that to make sure you're getting the best deal. Shop between all the stores if you can. Explore different stuff. Maybe you've got a local co-op or a local grocers that's selling cheap garlic. I don't know. But stuff like that can help save you a lot of money over the course of a year.
So true. Thank you so much for your time, Mark Serrels. Time for a check of the day's finance. And joining me now is Olivia Grace Curran from Oz.